What else would you do on a Sunday and a bank holiday? Okay, alright, let's do this. So I've taken the TP motor out of the other single following the airport. It's geared for above 160 anyway, but the packs I'm running are old, but they're the good ones. I'm not running the new packs that I got. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them for running the dual at the airport. I just have to tape this up just in case something happens. I don't want anything coming out of it. Okay, right, you can see that's on that. Okay, start. There's only a wee bit of heat in these. Read. Okay, and we'll go track, start. And we'll start this other GPS as well. Stand alone, start reading, done. So, they're ONYX packs, but they're old. Let's get this thing trimmed in here. See my finger is jumping. Turn this back down and we'll go. We'll see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're away. She went rather well there. I was nervous because I didn't know if she was going to stay in the air, so I was preparing myself for jumping out of the way. Car ran through as well. It ran straight, which is a good thing. So we'll let this system cool down a bit. Again, the batteries might not be adequate enough. I don't know if you can see that. The batteries might not be adequate enough to push it where I want it to be. You see that? Right. Anything above one, for this car, above 158 is a PB. Stop, read. 155 again. 155 just seems to be the limit for this car. It really does. Just it must be aero related. I assume that if I stuck the other packs in it, as I say, the 8300s from the airfield, she would go a lot better. But I did expect a wee bit more than that, to be fair. 155. I think for that particular motor, the spur gear might be too high, so best way to resolve it, instead of changing the opinion, is to come down the spur gear, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna take him back, but I thought that was more. Summary is 155.29. Let's see if she was still accelerating. Yeah, she was still climbing there at the very end. You can see it. 5. So where did she end up here? Did I go past the junction? Just past the junction a wee bit. Actually, it stopped on the brow of the hill, so I can potentially let it go a bit more. So 150, 51, 2, 3. We'll see, we'll check. I'm going to check the logs to see what the packs did, and if the packs are not too bad or sort of gaining voltage again after it, I'll maybe shorten the pull. There we are. Just pleased that the bloody thing stayed on the ground. So 120, 130. What are the packs down to? 28. We'll get these going again. We'll go from there. Foamed after running. And it's been sitting here for a while. 25, 25. I was probably running the 8300s. That car would go very, very well. From the airfield, the rear diff had blown, etc. So I had to change the bearing there. But we're good to go again. So we'll let this clear down here, and we'll have a look at our logs and see what our batteries are doing, and if they are okay, we'll shorten the pull. Put a bit of tape on it again. I just want everything to stay on the car. If something bad were to happen, I don't want to lose anything. I'll go stand alone, start recording, done. Okay, you can see that's on that. Start. Stop. Hang on, read. There we go, it got that wrong. So track, start. Okay, everything's sitting right. So I'll turn that up already so I can get the car turned around. Okay. That car coming. Right, we're gonna go shorter pull, nobody coming. We're gonna go. Okay, we're away. Oh! Christ, that was quick. That was quick. That was really quick. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're away. Oh! Christ, that was quick. Just hope everything's still in it. I'm glad I taped it up. That's done. Damn it. Car's a resilient one, like, so it is. That was quick. What the hell happened there? I turned and then all of a sudden it just dove. Oh, jeez. God, she is a strong car, like. Another set of foam's gone. Right. It's all off anyway. So much for rebuilding the bloody thing. Okay, so that GPS is in it, thank God. We'll go, stop, read. It's 130 just. Right, okay. She was a bad one. Now, imagine that happened whenever I'm standing right there. I'm a bit taken back by that. Maybe it's just maybe I just put too much input into it, but she did look like she just dove to one side. Everything else is working. It's all working. Yeah, the car's strong. The car is super strong. Stop recording. You don't understand how quick they're actually going until they wreck right in front of you. You really don't. So it was a 130 mile an hour smash. So I was just looking at the G-force there. The G-force is unreal. Go summary. 130. G-force max G. 7. Good God. 6.99. So 7 G's that thing pulled on impact. So there. God, she was going hard. Look at that. Hang on. 115, 120. Right, let's get her pulled apart. Hang on. So that was a bad wreck. That was as bad as they get right there. Car isn't too bad. I'd say it's quite a good configuration. Like, I haven't seen GPSs are all still in it. The only thing that came out was that battery. Everything else seems alright. Now what happened? Let me just check that bearing in there. It's alright. What happened? Just, I'll analyse the video whether it was my steering input or what, but yeah. What do you do? What do you do? Okay, so she's come in here. You can see there. But you can see a skid mark there on the road. Hopefully you can see it there. Gonna have a closer look at it. I don't know what happened. Was it on the white line? Where there'd be no traction at all. There. It was running straight on the white line, so there's the skid there. So potentially on the white line, and then I've turned right and then I've turned left to correct it, and this literally went up into there. What do I think it was? White line. First run was great, positive. I wouldn't be so annoyed if I hadn't already wrecked the 3 cars and having to rebuild those, and now having to rebuild this one again. But highs and lows. I've had a good run over the last year without wrecking any cars. Well, apart from the duel. You will have seen possibly the white line. That's the only conclusion I can come to until I analyse the data a bit better on the videos. The car's been coming up, and I've steered one way slightly and then steered more aggressively the other direction, and she's just swapped ends, potentially because it was running up the white line. But hey ho, next time I think I'll just go to the runway again. We already know where not to run on the runway, so I know if I run from just the other side of the numbers on the runway, I can run straight up the centre, and there's more than enough room to get a full pass in with any car you're running, and we'll go from there. Alright folks. Stop. We're away. No. There's a battery up as well.